The Florida official leading Governor Ron DeSantis' immigration response has been linked to the company that is getting paid for relocating migrants to other states. CNN's Steve Contorno is following this story. He is live for us in St. Petersburg, Florida. Steve, tell us what you've learned here.
Brianna, this official's name is Lawrence Keefe. Now, he is a former Trump-appointed U.S. attorney who was named Governor DeSantis' public safety czar last year. This is a job that Governor DeSantis created to sort of oversee Florida's response to the border crisis. Now, Keefe also, before he was U.S. attorney, was a lawyer for Vertal Systems. That is a Destin, Florida-based company that has received $1.6 million so far from the state of Florida for this migrant relocation program. Before he was a U.S. attorney, he represented them for about 7 years, from 2010 to 2017. Him and his firm represented them in multiple lawsuits over that stretch. Notably, also, U.S. Representative Matt Gaetz, who once worked for Keefe and was at one point a close ally of Governor DeSantis, he also represented this company back in the day. Now, we are still trying to get a lot of answers as to how this company was picked, what qualifications they have to move people from the border to other states. And Brianna, we have asked for records, documents, contracts related to that might shed some light on how this company was picked. And so far, we have not received anything back.
And there is a Democratic lawmaker in Florida who is actually suing to block more of these migrant flights. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Senator Jason Pizzo last night filed a lawsuit, and he says that these flights are illegal, that they're a misuse of state dollars. And the lawsuit itself is pretty straightforward. It says, look, the legislature, known as objecting to the fact that they set aside $12 million for a migrant relocation program. But that money was supposed to be used for, quote, unauthorized aliens from this state being Florida. Now, one, these might not be unauthorized aliens. Most of them seem to be going through the legal asylum process and are waiting for to go through the immigration system. And two, they're clearly not from Florida. They were picked up in San Antonio. And Senator Pizzo was actually on CNN and spoke a little bit about his lawsuit. This is what he said.
The Florida Department of Transportation is required to implement a program. That program has to receive at least 2 bids. We have no indication that there were 2 bids. And the allocation and appropriation of $12 million to be spent, again, very important, on unauthorized aliens. And we can question the immigration status of the individuals that were brought here from Texas. Not all of them are unauthorized, if any, because they were processed and paroled into the system. Nobody originated here in Florida. No dollar can be spent outside of Florida.
Now, we did get a response from the governor's office for this lawsuit last night. They gave us a statement that said, quote, Senator Pizzo never misses an opportunity for his 15 minutes of fame and is challenging an action on an appropriation he voted for. Now, Brianna, I should clarify, Senator Pizzo voted for the overall budget, $100 billion document. This is a $12 million allocation. And again, he doesn't dispute that this program exists. He just doesn't like the way the money is being spent.
Steve, thank you so much for taking us through that. So much happening in Florida. We appreciate it.